Yeah, so ServiceNow is a cloud-based ticketing tool. Not only ticketing tool, so it got extended to many other modules. So it is a cloud-based, so we can use it from anywhere. And so coming to ServiceNow, we have several modules inside ServiceNow. Like as Olu said, like we have HRSD module in ServiceNow as well as we have CSM, ITSM. So every module has different purpose. So in our course, we would be discussing about ITSM. So ITSM is nothing but IT uh, service management. So ITSM is nothing but so it deals with all the activities related to internal employees. So internal employees is nothing but so let's say if there is a company uh, having a capacity of total 5,000 employees. So all those 5,000 employees will be treated as internal employees. So whatever the activities related to those 5,000 employees will be coming under ITSM module. So, so this is a main module in ServiceNow. So, so it deals with all the internal employees. So similarly, we have other module for external employees as well. So see that we call as CSM. So CSM is nothing but customer service management. So it deals with external employees. So external is nothing but so let's say if there is a product. So let's say you are working for TCS and so maybe TCS has a software product, maybe Genex or something like that. So if TCS is selling or maybe allowing other companies to use this product for any subscription. So let's say if it is being used by 50 companies other than TCS. So all these 50 companies employees will be coming treated as external employees. So all those activities related to uh, all these 50 companies employees will be coming under CSM. So similarly, we have other modules as well, like HRSD, like Olu said. So whatever the HR related activities, so that might be payroll or maybe profile related or maybe onboarding. All this stuff will be coming under HRSD module. So these are the brief discussion about uh, like what are the modules available in ServiceNow. Similarly, we have many modules as well, like uh, ATF and ITBM and I2M, something like that. So each module will be focused on a different purpose. So in our code, so we will be discussing about ITSM and it deals with all the activities related to internal employees. So if you are familiar with ITSM, so CSM, almost 95% both are same. So, but there are some additional functionalities and so there are some like differences in naming convention here. So let's say in internal employees, we call all the users, employees as users. So, but coming to CSM, so we call all the employees as contacts. So similarly, like we should be having some naming convention differences between ITSM and CSM. So HRSD as well as so this is also same. So 95, 90 to 95% ITSM and HRSD are same. So there are some slight differences. Uh, let's say like here we call so here we would be having some assignment rules. So um so assignment rules are nothing but like it's like a basic automation. So when a HR ticket is created, like to which group we need to route that HR ticket. So that will be taken care by this assignment rule. So if we are familiar with ITSM, so process wise, so this might be different, but functionality wise, so like whatever the scripting or whatever the functionalities we are learning in ITSM, so that will be same in throughout all the modules. So let's say if we are configuring a client script or maybe some other script or maybe some additional configurations in ITSM module. So that will be same in throughout all the modules. We just need to change whatever the table name so we are configuring. So any questions still now about these modules? So I'm treating it as a no. Yeah, so let me give you like one basic use case, like as a ServiceNow developer, like what are the activities we'll be taking care of, and so what are our roles and responsibilities. So so coming into as a ServiceNow developer, what we need to do. So whatever the functionalities. So whenever we or maybe organization requesting for a uh, ServiceNow instance, so it's like a basic. So we will be getting all the out-of-box functionalities from ServiceNow. So we will be creating whatever the functionalities related to our requirement. So let's say uh, so let me show you one example here. So this is our testing instance, so like how where we can do our testing for free. So this is how it looks. So this is landing page. It's loading. Yeah. So yeah, so this is a landing page of our ServiceNow instance and like where we can do our testing daily. So let it load. So let's say
I'm sorry, is it for me or everyone else? Like the screen is still
oh,
the.
yeah, yes, yes. I think I need to share full screen. Let me share. Yeah, hope you can see my screen. So I'm on uh, Chrome window.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is a landing page of ServiceNow, like how it looks. So where we can do our testing and in real time also. Mostly it will be same. So just a slight change in URL as well as like a logo here. So everything would be same. So coming to use cases, so let me give you one basic use cases. So so let's say so this is a incident table. So incident table is nothing but so as we said. So let's say there are 5,000 employees. Hope you can see my Excel sheet now.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's say TCS is having 5,000 employees. So like for 5,000 employees, so there might be some additional requirement or maybe like issue with the existing configurations, or maybe they need some additional roles, or maybe they uh, need to be accessed or maybe added to some assignment group. So these are all comes under new requirements, as well as if there is any issue in existing functionality, so that will be treated as incident. So here you can see, so this is a incident table. So whatever we discussed till now, right, so that might be issue with the existing functionality, or that might be a new requirement, so maybe providing new roles or maybe adding user to some group. All this comes under incident module. So let's say, so if I open any incident form, so here you can see like how it looks. So when ServiceNow has provided instance to us, so there might be like some basic configuration. So we need to create our own functionalities once we receive instance. So as a ServiceNow developer, so like uh, so let's say instant this module is handled by some stakeholders, and they need uh, yeah, so this configuration item should be mandatory. So without having any value on this configuration item field, so user won't be able to save this form. So again you can see, so if it is mandatory, so we will be having this star mark beside field name. So here you can see, so these are the only two mandatory fields on incident form. But so if our stakeholders or maybe like BSS or business analysts are having additional requirements saying that, so we need to make this configuration item field as mandatory. So then only users would be able to update some value here. So you can see, so if it is mandatory, so user should be able to update some value. So then only they can able to submit it. So let's submit it is nothing but, so they can click on update or maybe they can click on save. So you can see a record is getting saved. So coming to this, so this is a additional requirement which ServiceNow doesn't provide. So as a ServiceNow developer, like what we should do, so we need to create or script or maybe some additional existing configuration. So we need to make this field as mandatory, and then only, so according to their requirement, so user would be able to update. So and user won't be able to save this record without any value in this configuration item field. So not only this, so let's say state we have these many fields, right? So new, in progress, and we have total 6 in number. So maybe if we need, if we got some additional requirement saying that, so we need to add some 3 to 4 additional state. So as a service node developer, so we would be doing that. So this is one type of use case. And so let's say we like whenever we are updating any incident, so let's say if user is selecting software here in category, so if user is selecting software, so by default, so here we need to select operating system. So again, so this is enhancement. So as a ServiceNow developer, so we need to develop that functionality. So when we need to develop a script saying that, so whenever category software, so we need to update subcategory as operating system directly. So these are some functionality wise use cases, like as a ServiceNow developer, like what we would be doing. And so these are the some of cases. And so once we jump into like session, so you'd be getting a clear understanding like what are the like functionalities or what are the limitations of ServiceNow, so like what we would be doing in real time. Any questions on like whatever we discussed till now? Okay, so I'm treating it as a no. So in service now, so we would be using mostly we would be using JavaScript code. So the reason is, so whatever the APIs or like whatever the functionalities which ServiceNow is based, so that is based on JavaScript code. So even though we have different APIs available only for ServiceNow, but incorporating those APIs, so we would be using mostly using we would be using a JavaScript code inside ServiceNow scripting. So so this is one part which I wanted to mention. And yeah, so coming to yeah, so as we already discussed roles and responsibilities, so like whatever the functionalities related to it might be a table or maybe additional functionalities like updating records, or we need to create some automation. So whatever it might be, so as a ServiceNow developer, so we need to uh, uh, like fulfill that request as a ServiceNow developer. So let's say, let me give you one more complex scenario here. So so let's say if any end user is creating new incident, so it's a brand new. So so there is any requirement saying that if there is like maybe if end user is submitting incident as short description as alert or maybe some other value, so before saving itself, like what we need to do, so maybe if a requirement comes saying that, so if short description is alert and maybe caller is like able to do that, so by default what we need to do, uh, we need to directly route to some particular assignment flow. So this is some kind of automation. So as a ServiceNow developer, what we are doing, first we'll be checking what is the short description value. So if short description value is alert and caller is able to tell, so we would be routing these kind of incidents to particular assignment group. So this is one kind of automation. So we would be doing using scripting, and there are some other ways as well, like how we can route tickets. So not only incidents, so that might be any record in any table. So yeah, so this is one kind of automation. So basically, like we would be automating like whatever the possible ways we can do using ServiceNow functionalities. Yeah, so yeah, so I think that's it on this. So let me know if you have any questions or maybe any clarifications needed. Mhm. That's good. So coming to usage of ServiceNow, since we already discussed, right? So it is a well-placed ITSM tool, and this is the only ITSM tool which uh, available in the market right now. Even though we have some uh, other modules, but so this is a topmost module which is available. So the reason why ServiceNow used mostly in all the companies is so its adaptability. So ServiceNow can be used and maybe integrated with any application. Like so, coming to adaptable device, so we can integrate ServiceNow with any other application. So it might be monitoring tool, or it might be some IM tool, or whatever the application it might be. So we can easily integrate. So for easy adaptability, so it is widely used in all the companies. So coming to since it is already widely used in all the companies, so it is directly proportional to like jobs as well. So if the tool is widely used in most of the companies, so similar to that, so like openings will be also more. So coming to that, so uh, we so presently since it is widely used in all the companies, so we have many openings which are available. So based upon the module, so once we are familiar with ITSM, and so it should be easy to learn CSM as well, and similar to HRSD as well. So yeah, so coming to that, so we have a number of openings in the market related to service now. Um, yeah, so that's it. So let me know if you have any clarifications needed further. No questions? Great. I think we got it related to any other model other than the ones we listed. Will it be easy to learn? Yeah, so it will be easy to learn other modules as well. So coming to here, so apart from this module, like we have like PPM and SPM. So coming to process wise, so modules might be different, but functionality wise, like whatever the functionalities we are developing or learning in our code, so that would be same. So let's say we are writing some script here in ITSM. So we are learning how we need to write this particular script. So we are not learning so how this process works, right? So since we are learning like how this script works, so now you can implement, if you're familiar with the functionality, so you can implement same in whatever the module we can. So coming to process wise, so it might be different. So maybe you need to spend some time like what this module does and like how is the flow, but functionality wise, like we can use uh, same script, or maybe we can enhance our scripting according to their requirement. I think I have answered all this question. So any more questions related to maybe like whatever we are discussing, or maybe timings, or any other questions related to course? So I think we got, yeah. No, actually, as I said, so we have, it should be good if you already know JavaScript, but so even though if you don't know, so it is fine. So we are we will be learning from scratch. So whatever the scripts we are developing, or like whatever the use cases, or whatever the functionalities we are developing, so that will be starting from scratch. So if you are not aware of this JavaScript, so that's not an issue. So anyway, we'll be learning all the APIs, and we will be learning this script from the scratch. So if you are familiar with JavaScript, so uh, that's good to know. So it would be, so let's say if you don't know, so it would take 10 days. So if you're already aware of JavaScript, so it would be from day one or day two. So it will be very easy to understand like whatever we are writing in our script. So even though it's fine, so you'll be learning it from scratch. You can let me know, or maybe you can post your questions in the chat, so we can discuss those. So coming to timing, so like Preeti will be getting inputs from all of you. So once a time is set, so like Preeti will be, or maybe someone from HKR team will be providing to you like whatever the time is familiar. So coming to code, so it will take excluding Saturdays and Sundays, so that means excluding weekends. So it would take nearly 25 to 30 sessions. So yeah, so but coming, so adding that, so maybe it can pass 40 or 45 days. Yeah, coming to classes wise, so week, so we'll be having from Monday to Friday, so that means 5 classes in a week. So for 1 month, I think 5 into 4, I think around 20 to 22 days. So that means, so we'll be having, so it will take around 10 days. Yeah, so that means 10 days, like 1 month, 40 days. So it would take 40 days, nearly around 40 days to complete our course. And Preeti, so if once uh, everything is done, so Preeti will be, or maybe someone from institute will be sharing a PDF containing like what are the or like what are the functionalities, or like whatever the content we will be discussing in our coming session. So that will be shared in the form of PDF, so that we can review it daily. So from in day one, what we are going to discuss, on day two, what we are going to discuss. So day three, day four, like that. Yeah. Any more questions? I think I'm the only one who is talking.
Yeah, I think you answered all my questions, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Lou. Yeah, so I think so if we don't have any questions, so I think we can wind up. So timing, so that will be shared by institute. So yeah, okay then. Sorry. Uh Anyone has any questions? I think someone.
Nothing, we are good.
Yeah, okay then. Yeah, thank you for your time. Have a nice day. Bye.